Which kind of see-through Milo?
It's called Milo. I put a lot of milk.
I didn't know Bailey's had Milo flavor.
I put a lot of milk.
Just like the audience thinks,
of
my
milk.
cup is empty and has nothing inside.
Okay, my cup isn't empty. I'm having a.
I put a lot
having
of
some
milk.
tea.
Mine is real
Yeah, I'm
Milo.
having
One of these
hot
days, someone
drink.
should just make a mistake and just pour their drink so that they will now know for real that
Honest,
we're
one
drinking.
drink.
That we are drinking, Abi, because
Don't
before-
tell them the
there was a
mistake.
season they
I'm
actually
not talking about-
insulted us.
I didn't put Sprite.
You put Sprite.
Please, can we have a Sprite?
No, it's okay.
I want to burn her throat. Jesus.
Welcome, guys, to this show. It's an amazing episode. We're back. We're the Shady Bunch. This is Shade Corner. Today we will be talking about the infamous hashtag lazy Nigerian youth.
God.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, coined by yours truly. Yours truly.
To be
But do you
fair-
guys
to be
know
fair, he never
actually how it happened?
He never actually said those terms.
Our population is estimated conservatively to be 180 million. This is a conservative one. More than 60% of the population is below the age of 30. A lot of them haven't been to school, and they are claiming, that Nigeria has been an oil-producing country. Therefore, they should sit and do nothing and get housing, healthcare, education free.
It started from an interview session he had at the Commonwealth Business Forum. Now, let me just quote verbatim
It's best.
what he said, which is from Premium Times Online. More than 60% of the population is below 30. A lot of them haven't been to school, and they are claiming that Nigeria is an oil-producing country. Claiming. Therefore, they should sit and do nothing and get housing, healthcare, and education free.
It sounds like
Also,
Trump said it.
60%?
I mean, it sounds like
Also-
Trump said.
Honestly, 60%.
But to be fair,
claiming.
let's even let's
Housing.
not even look at the Nigerian youth that he's even referring to. It's not the same Nigerian youth that are leading entrepreneurship in this country, that are winning awards, bringing tourism into this country from different industries, that are starting businesses, bringing money into this country. So
You are the elders.
who are the ones
Where are they?
that,
Where are
which
they
one of us is waiting for free education? Which of our parents has told all of us to be waiting
Who
for free
will see
education?
Even apart from
Please,
free,
let us
do
even-
we
let us
even
even-
know this was an option to have anything like free? Then
Free?
fill in the gap.
Don't
I've
even
never
know.
heard free anything.
We're
Even
talking
free
about
credits,
us
they don't give
expecting
us.
healthcare. Where is the healthcare that where?
I've never expected
I mean,
healthcare
I
from
think,
Nigeria.
I think
in my
for
life.
free healthcare, I think this year has shown us that we really do have free
We
healthcare.
We
don't.
don't have
I mean,
healthcare. Talk
we
less
have
of
a
free.
pandemic, and I don't think anybody's getting free healthcare.
Even the president and his cohorts, his colleagues, they all fly out of the country when
Yes.
they need medical attention.
Yeah.
They don't even have hospital in Aso Rock.
Oh
Talk
yeah,
less of
your
now us
president's hospital
Nigerians.
is in London. We
Yeah.
have seen him. Many
Back to
people
them.
have seen him there.
Then it's
yeah.
not
Where
us
they
that will
want
not
you
have
to feel
hospital.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't expect that.
Healthcare?
I don't expect that from
No,
Mr.
boo.
President, please, dear, we want you to just
We
consider
don't want anything
us.
from you. Please be going.
We want you to actually know the real story of the real Nigerian on the streets. Do you understand? But seriously, I think that Nigerians deserve free education. At least. We deserve healthcare.
Yeah.
Good free healthcare to a certain level or degree. And,
And
then even housing.
There's so many homeless people in Lagos.
A lot.
And
And so
in
much
Nigeria
land.
in general, but so much land. Look at it. Look and see.
I don't think they can really look. But it's okay. We get the sentiment.
But not even just in Lagos. I mean, when
Yes.
a lot of people say Lagos is not Nigeria, we in Lagos, we like to
Yeah.
believe or see or think that, oh, we are the only ones in Nigeria, or our experience
you
is the
guys.
real Nigerian experience. But there are a lot of Nigerians that are doing big things. And just between the space of 2019 and 20, we have seen so many great things happen in our communities, in our nation, even on a global scale. Like Nigerians
by
are taking,
Nigerian youth.
yes, Nigerians are taking the tech, industry by storm globally. Like, so yeah, I just wanted to say, is there anyone you want to just
You lost me at Global.
Well, yeah, I mean, Kikimodi was nominated for an Emmy, which was a big deal because I don't think any Nigerian has nominated for an Emmy.
Yeah.
There's someone that's supposed to be on the board for the Emmys, but I don't know if that's.
That was I was about to say.
Yeah,
That auntie has
but
been,
Shisha,
but yeah.
she is nominated for an
Oh,
Emmy, which is a
Nigerian
big
in
deal.
Nigeria.
But that boy was
Especially
nominated for a
Nigerian
Grammy.
in
Exactly.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Because Uzo Aduba.
Whiskey won a
Yeah.
Grammy. Or did he win?
Oh, he
Whiskey
won a
and Drake
Grammy.
featuring. Whether they feature
yes,
or not,
he
he
did.
did the
Even
Grammy.
that-
Yeah.
even that
with
what's her
Drake,
face,
yes.
the girl that did
Carlo. Shout out Carlo.
Carlo won an
I
Emmy.
forgot the lyrics.
Was nominated for a Grammy rather.
Yeah.
And I heard Fireboy DML as well. His album is being considered.
it's being considered.
Yeah.
Which is amazing because that was a very good album.
Remember was on
Rema was on the cover of so many
nominated for a
magazines.
was it not
last year.
BETs?
BET, I
Was it
think
on
so.
Rema?
Yeah.
Was nominated for something, Sha. Was it BETs or something?
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
everybody
Maybe
knows
Rema is
Nickelodeon or
killing
something.
But
it.
they all
Yeah.
Nickelodeon what?
Maybe Nickelodeon's Kids Choice Award or Rayman now.
I don't think his lyrics will be
Are you
welcome.
That's how it works.
Oh, what?
I don't think his lyrics will be welcome.
Yeah, I don't.
What
Children.
I took a look at the kids too.
What did they know they're saying?
When the
Yes.
whites singing that song with the Ankara dresses.
But a lot of people are also making waves in tech, like Paystack.
Yeah, the
The
200
Flutter
billion
Wave.
guys.
The founders of
Yeah,
Paystack were
Flutter
able to sell their company. In fact, not just sell their company, sell a stake of their company for $200 million. How much is that in Naira?
The whole economy.
2 billion or million. I don't even
8
remember.
billion, my
Million,
dear.
million.
Wow.
8
Whoa.
billion
Whoa.
Naira is inside
Whoa.
somebody's account.
Whoa.
8 billion.
Who made
That's
them targets? So
amazing.
don't tell people.
That's the biggest thing. So I saw an article where they actually put together like a few of the top banks in Nigeria, and that deal was more than their
Was more than the banks
It's
in
amazing
Nigeria
what
put
they've been
together.
doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
put together.
So
And these are
cool.
two young Nigerian people
That's so
that
cool.
did this on their own.
And one of them has dreads, though.
One of them
I
has
just wanted
dreads.
to
And
say
where
That's
the nail
what I've stopped
polish,
teaching.
One of them
yeah,
paints his
edgy,
nails.
yeah.
Because
Can I say something?
he's the literally the poster guy for the person that they will call Nigerian lazy youth.
As we are as well. I mean, look
Yeah,
at our
yeah.
hair.
I mean,
Yeah.
and they will think
I have several tattoos. So
Yeah,
clearly,
we're all lazy.
lazy.
Even though, yeah.
But you know, it's a funny thing that when Nigerians are here and they're struggling, once they go abroad, they begin to like succeed. They begin to like take the medicine wave by storm. They begin to take school seriously. Like not even take school seriously. They just begin to get first.
I never expected it.
first.
When he was
Exactly,
here, did you
Divine.
know of him? It's when
I mean,
he went
yeah.
when he
I
went to
never
go and start
expected
running in
it.
abroad.
He was really
Divine-
good.
Yeah, Divine
Divine
Odoruru.
Odoruru.
I think that people always like profile them here, like they make fun. Well, not make fun.
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't give them like the offerings
Yep.
that they need, the resource that they need to
Yep.
actually succeed. And when they go and they now
Yep.
succeed, everything they will now be claiming
Even
them,
our
claiming them, claiming
Our
them.
children.
What's that?
The
Ski,
sled bob team.
Bob
yeah.
sledding.
Nigerians
The
were
girls.
like, it's abroad that they went to go and fund them and help
Well,
them.
they
By the
even-
grace of God, they even represented
even
Nigeria.
the
I will
football-
claim Ireland on my chest with
What
joy.
football team was supposed to go for? I don't really watch soccer, but what football team was supposed to go for a game and then they didn't want to spend. They didn't have money for uniforms or something
Oh, yeah, I
like that.
remember
And
that, the
then
Nigerian team.
it was a footballer himself that
I
sponsored
think
them to
Mikel
actually
Obi.
go.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Mikel Obi,
I'm
yeah.
not
It's
very
so-
versed
it's
with
so-
sports,
it's-
as you can tell.
It's sad, though. It's sad to be honest. Like
sad.
I
They
will be
don't try
here,
for people
and
here.
because the country does not give the necessary support, amenities,
In every field.
so people don't succeed here because they are
they're
literally
stifled.
I can tell
full
you,
support.
yeah.
There's no
But when
support.
they go
My
abroad,
industry is very
Yeah,
stifled.
fashion,
They don't give us any
Nothing.
damn
I know the
thing.
funny thing
Even
is
the
that
movie
once they
industry
now-
is
once they
not
go
supported.
abroad And they now do well.
They claim
Nigeria
them.
is
Claim
so
you.
quick because I don't know if you saw the last elections in America, but then they were like
The
3 or
Nigerian
4
election.
Nigerians.
Did you
Yeah,
see the one
and
from
it's like-
Ekiti
our daughter
governor?
from Ekiti.
The Nigerian became like a senator, and then the Ekiti governor used his Twitter account to now say, "Oh, look at our daughter." He's
I
now in
love
the
that.
Senate in
No, I
US.
love that they dragged him. One of the girls said
Yes.
that your daughters
She's
are
not
in
your daughter.
Ekiti,
Yes.
and they've not gone to school for
Yes.
months because of ASU strike.
But
Yes,
yeah,
it's not your
claiming
daughter.
nonsense.
So that girl in
Claim
US is
her.
not your daughter. Claim
John
the world.
Boyega, we carry John Boyega in our head in this country. Is there one
Anthony Joshua,
One acting
Anthony
job for
Joshua, they will give him. It's crazy because sometimes, like, I feel like those who need the support the most,
The more?
are the
Wait,
ones
just because you
you
mentioned his name, quick shout out to Anthony Joshua wearing just one together.
Hey!
But look at me now, look at him. Like,
The ones who need the support the most are the ones that are relegated. I mean, like Anthony Joshua does not need that much support
Exactly.
from you anymore.
They
But when
only
he comes
support
here, he's the
people
one that
who are
the companies will be the
You
one
know
to
what
give
I
him deals.
realized?
Even
You know
governors
what
will
They were
You know what I realized?
Skepta.
Against
Skepta
Skepta,
is a
Skepta,
chief.
Skepta.
Somebody that did a porno in England. In England, they're like, but here they're giving him chief.
What's the name of that musician
Apollo.
that rejected us on social media saying that he didn't want to come to Nigeria?
Is
That
this
a-
guy Chiwetel?
It's not Chiwetel. It's the one that's the musician. He said
They said
Chiwetel.
musician.
The one that starts with
Wale,
J. Gentleman, something gentleman.
Gentleman Jack.
It's like it's not an albino, but he has hair like
Jidenna.
Jidenna.
He said
Jidenna apparently said, in fact, not apparently, it was in this thing before he started coming to Nigeria, that he didn't want to come to Nigeria because, you know, as a light-skinned person, he will get kidnapped.
Oh yes, I remember he said
Thank you. He
that.
said
Ain't nobody checking for you.
And that was before he now started coming. Obviously, now it's cool to come
How
to
would they
Nigeria.
kidnap him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in like it was in a magazine interview or something.
Something,
And then
yeah.
they were like, oh,
And this
your
was
experience
before
coming
he
to
was-
Before he
Nigeria.
started coming to
Yeah.
Nigeria, he
Yeah, they
said
were like,
it.
oh, every time
And
he
when
comes
I
here,
carry
he
him.
comes with, he has a lot
Yeah.
of security and everything because he knows that he can
We
be
have to do a
kidnapped.
whole episode one day about
Nigerians.
Nigerians who kind of don't really make it outside, then suddenly come home.
And they sort of love Nigeria all of
Yeah.
a sudden. But I mean,
Yeah, but that's a whole other
yeah,
matter.
that's a different.
Have you noticed how Nigerians don't really accept like things and brands unless it's popular in the overseas?
International.
Yeah, always.
Oh, there were so many designers that, as of the beginning of this year, when I saw them on Instagram, 2,000 followers during quarantine, black-owned businesses, white people wear your business, 19,000 followers. Oh my God, I'm obsessed.
You actually have a prime example here.
Yeah. Well, that's my
Very
story.
because until before it was like an international, you know, people are here. Nigerians now accepted that. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, fashion.
Yeah.
Why don't we
But before that,
appreciate
they're not ready
what's
to push
here?
anybody.
Thank you.
No support.
The government too does not pay any attention unless they hear maybe Trump will tweet it. They will not say our person, our personal person. You didn't give the
Even
person any
chloroquine.
goddamn
Is
support.
that not how chloroquine came in style? Trump said chloroquine 1 million. Nigerians go to every pharmacy in
They
Lagos.
didn't-
in
no
Nigeria
Nigerians. Oh
and
my
bought out
God.
chloroquine.
But is the government like, you know, have you experienced like support from government?
Oh,
If I just say that they don't support, you
as
are
an
just
actor,
shouting that I
have
said
you
it in my
seen
chest that they don't support.
Except maybe the minister will come for
They will invite you to a gala.
The ones that they will do is that they will shake you at an event and take pictures. Say,
Well
wow,
done.
yeah,
Give
well
me a
done.
lovely speech.
I feel like see Nigerians, in spite of the hardship, in spite of everything, we strive hard and we make it even here.
'Cause we
try
have to,
succeed
not that we
here,
want to.
and we do. But then you see, when you're now calling Nigerian youth, and you see the kind of input our governors, our executives, our leaders are putting into their work, you're like, who is lazy here, please?
Yeah,
Was it not
so-
Desmond Elliot that went to build buckets on top of wood to give to his constituents during the Corona period?
I remember that.
they use broom
Yes,
to chase him
bucket
out
of
of the
wood.
place.
Even
I have a
Mama
question.
Kaka-
Why did they call Desmond Elliot to speak as like
He's in
to
the House of
represent
Rep.
the youth?
No,
House
no,
of
he
Rep,
didn't
or what?
represent the youth. He's just a.
But why didn't they call a youth? In court,
he's a
said they
senator.
call
No,
him
he's a
He's a
senator,
senator.
so it was during the
He's
plenary
a
session.
senator.
Yes,
No, he's not
How
a
did-
senator. He's a House of
House of
Representatives.
Reps.
Yeah.
He's a representative for a
Not
constituency in
senator
Lagos.
yet,
So it
you
was
can't.
during a plenary session, and then he now said
I
that.
thought he was like speaking for the youth.
No, he was
Can
just
I
saying that.
add
He,
honorable mention, Mama Amu?
who is Mama? Abu?
I don't know Mama Amu. That she wanted to give out palliatives as birthday gift.
That's birthday
Oh,
gifts.
Moji. They've already
Say
tried.
Moji. She's a personal friend of yours.
Moji.
Moji.
Nigerian youths are lazy. She said they are on drugs.
They're always
drugs.
on
They
They're
are
drugs.
always
on
on
drugs.
drugs.
She said they are
Which
always.
Which is just
Please.
like
This was the one that built
Nonsense.
bridge. What's his
Wooden
name? I said
bridge.
Wooden bridge. He said he spent like something billion
Did
on
you
the
see the
bridge.
bridge?
And the bridge was like wood on
no,
top
that's-
of
It wasn't
wood.
even good wood. If they even better,
Terrible,
sexy wood.
terrible wood.
when they
I'm
take
like,
the pace like that, I cannot.
It's so
stand it.
Is that not the one
frustrating.
that fainted? That they had to come
Yeah.
out
Oh.
to find the
Ah,
bridge.
Mr. NDDC.
Ponde, that one that they were giving him corona all
NDDC.
around.
No, that one that no, I love that video so much. You know the man when he said they wanted to faint. Now carry these 2 fingers and
They are
put
saying,
it
you will
inside.
wake up. You will wake up. If you don't wake up, we find that cash. We get that cash.
At the point, you can see the guy's face like,
There was a yes.
I'm
this
trying
one
to
was
faint
planned.
now.
Yes,
Did you see the man trying to kiss him when he wanted to? Wanted to kiss him to wake him
Sir, you will wake up.
Sir, wake up.
Sleeping Beauty.
Do
What
you
did
guys
they-
remember the keys? They came out with this page that they spent 2 point something, over 2 billion on prayers against Boko Haram for Nigeria.
It's a lie.
Who
Yeah,
did they
they
pay?
paid-
Of course, it's true. Why you
Those
surprised?
religious
Your
clerics and
This
all
country-
sorts.
Religious clerics,
Yes, sir.
Which government?
Go and look for it on the
Is it
sheet.
recently?
You have forgotten
This
that
just
cookie.
happened.
Did you see when Trump was buying, palliatives for US citizens?
I hate
To, just succor, give them succor during this time, so that they will vote for him or not vote, I don't care. But I mean,
big
you
basket.
can see that the big basket like this,
Of
and you can see
fruits.
that they actually spend that money well. They bought farm produce
Yeah.
from
Fruits,
farmers,
everything.
potatoes, fruits, tomatoes, but us.
Trump did that and sent it to churches to get the church people to go out and vote for him.
Man.
And they did not vote. Shame on you.
Oh
So
God.
I'm giving them, I think that is Nigeria.
Oh
that Trump the Nigerian politician.
He really is.
Trump is the definition of a
It can't
Nigerian
work.
politician.
But there's so
Lies.
many, so many, so
A
many.
bit of foolishness,
Ah.
just
A bit.
incompetence,
Yeah.
It is.
old, bad hair,
Wow.
ugly. Come on.
But yo, man,
Orange.
shout out to like all the guys
Wait,
who are
who's
making
kinda
it big in
Yes,
tech
so-
industry.
Hashtag
Flutterwave,
Flutterwave,
Paystack, Piggyverse, Andela, all of them. Gbogbo ero. Thank
All
you
like
so
you.
much.
And my
We are
creatives.
proud of you. Now,
My
of course,
creatives.
of course, there are other
Creatives.
people who are making it big in even other. I mean,
creatives.
look at Bayo now for the
Our
people.
I went to a star student.
Making it
I went to a
big.
thespian.
Was it not you that Beyonce also featured?
Well, she sort of did on her side, I guess.
She featured you
She
now.
did, yes, she did. She
So
did.
don't be shy.
Well, you know.
Don't be
So
timid.
how has that helped your brand? The little support from a human being, an individual in the world.
That's not even your government.
No, I'm going. Don't worry. A little human being in the world gave this boy support versus the government that could have given
Well,
it.
that's-
Let's see
About
the
that
help. Let's see how that helped you. What?
I mean, obviously, people helping is great. I mean, a lot of people will help, but the government has just chosen to not see the creative industry as a viable industry.
No,
They're still
that's not my
focusing-
question,
I'm
dear.
not going to that question. I'm not going to make it about me.
No. But
No, but I get you.
being recognized
Yes,
and
it's
everything.
nice.
Has that
It
even,
does.
has that
Of
even
course.
added anything
Of course
to
they
you?
add. Even if you, for example, obviously Beyonce is a huge deal, but once somebody recognizes you and says,
True.
"Oh, this is a brand, this is a
True.
business that
True.
I work with," then other people
True.
who love them and are influenced by them will obviously want to, work with the brand. So that was great for us. But what I was even going to say is that the creative industry, what I love about the creative industry, like the artists who are working, like the Kekere Okun art guy, there's so many artists who are doing so many amazing things, have been able to create things for themselves, despite the fact that government is not supporting. Because I've heard so many times when government's like, oh, we're supporting always the same thing: oil, agriculture,
That is it.
oil, agriculture. It is never beyond. Since I've been a little taught that that's what they've been supporting. They've never. And I remember I went to a conference once where we had to speak to one of our leaders, in quote, a very high up leader, and we spoke to him about just like what we needed in our different industries, and he said, "Oh, there's no time for that." After, if you even see the way his face even said it, like, there's no time. Right now we're focusing on
Yeah,
oil.
far.
Was this
Focusing-
leader Kamala Harris?
You are going far. When all this chaos was happening during
Literally, that's what he
EndSARS,
said.
and they went to go and meet the leader of this nation, and they told him the demands, he giggled thrice.
Yes, I remember. But I mean, if that person was the
Giggle.
one giving you the demands, you will giggle.
To be fair, if an
If that person
influencer
was-
came and gave me demands, I will still pay attention.
Because that person,
yes,
that
our
person,
governor,
that person is a problem as well.
I'm the leader of this state. I feel a bit bad for him sometimes, because imagine you just apply for a job, they say influencer, star picture, logo, just post. You say, I can do this, it's always ready. Next thing, answers, protest, come and give the man talk to. He say, yeah, I don't want to post, I don't want to snap, please. I don't want to snap. He never expected it. They bought his mother's house, dining on top of picture. I don't want to snap picture. He didn't know. He doesn't know anything.
Wow, Tammy.
It's actually a very hard place for him to be in, to be honest, because I feel like he's in the middle of very powerful people.
Yep.
Like, wind is blowing you from every direction that you cannot change.
Yeah, it's tough to be.
But that's
I
neither here nor there.
I feel
Nobody
like
As in, nobody sent you. And
like
you
if
could
I-
leave now.
if I ever dreamt about, which has never been a dream of mine, if I ever dreamt about being in politics, seeing just the battle between the warheads in this country, that dream would have died quickly,
Fast.
swiftly and
Fast.
Mado.
say Mado.
Mado, this country is blessed, Sha, at the end of the day. It's
Yeah.
our own. This country is our own, and nobody is going to make us not accept it or run away from it.
And also, the funny thing is that nobody
Somebody
fights
tried
for
to make us-
Nigeria. more than the youth.
Yes,
Because
that's
if
the
you
truth.
notice, even on social media, like, if everyone notices a post where somebody's like, oh my God, Nigerians are mad.
You will
Yes.
fight.
They will fight.
They will
At the end
drag
of the
you.
day.
We
There was
can
one
drag
time-
each
something I
other.
saw recently when somebody said something about, oh, Nigeria is dangerous. And to be, oh no, it was Laura Ingraham.
Yeah.
And it was on Fox News. And she said, oh, the American elections cannot be unclear like
That
Nigeria.
this is not Nigeria.
And Nigeria is like, how dare you?
I was angry. It makes
But
sense.
look,
She told no lies.
She didn't lie.
But
She didn't
how
lie.
dare
she had no
How dare
rights.
you? Are you mad?
She had
There's
no right to
something
say
about
that
this
to us.
place. I always complain. I don't like it here. I'm stressed here, Nigeria. But when I'm not here, the minute I leave, oh my God, my country.
No, but
When,
Nigeria.
when Donald Trump said Nigeria was a shithole, was it not Nigerian youth that went to fire the
Vex.
man? How dare you?
Vex.
We don't even want your visa.
And
again.
meanwhile, the older
your
generation.
president. No, your president went there and was like, I didn't actually. I didn't hear what he said. He
Okay,
can
even
say
said that
whatever
way.
he
Even said the
said.
what about the people that were the older generation that were in the other cities raising awareness campaigns for Trump? The older generation that were doing parties to support Trump in different states.
But apparently, did they not say that he paid or somebody gave them money and promised
If they
them,
chop the
somebody
dollars.
promised them visa. That's why they did it.
Really?
For visa, you know, go campaign. Hello, Trump. Let's go.
Oh my God. This is too much.
That's
my
painful and
God.
it's just disgusting. To be
Yeah.
very honest.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you can succeed in this country,
You can
and just
succeed
the rate of
anywhere.
success from Nigerian youths in this country, we are a very creative bunch
It's
of
a-
young
I
people
mean,
that
that's
are.
the thing,
We're not
we're
even-
very techy.
We're very like we don't allow this country put us down, no matter what.
And it's
so
hard,
the
but
last
we-
the last thing we are is
I
lazy.
think, I think,
We're
the last thing we
resilient.
are is lazy.
We are
But the truth is,
resilient
the truth
country.
is, I think that we have to change our you know, perspective when we are saying that, oh, Nigerians are happy people, nothing
Nobody
brings us
said that
down.
anymore.
I
Does
don't
anybody
think
say
we
that
said that
anymore?
one,
Who
no.
is happy?
Yeah.
Are you happy?
That's a
I'm
white
not
narrative.
like that. So
When
the
they
rate
said
of
Nigeria is the
depression
happiest
in
country in the
It's
world.
Nigeria
just that
is
before
spiraling.
we laugh through our pain a
Yeah,
lot.
we do,
We are
we
so
do.
fun. Nigerians are
We're
hilarious.
trying, but the
Suffering
truth is
and
that
Nigerians are
depression
hilarious.
is now
Yeah.
more than ever before on the rise.
Even suicide rates are higher now.
Suicide rates are higher. The country is hard. How much is tomatoes? How much is onions? How much is gari?
And it
How
has
much is
increased.
rice? How much is naira? And then you see all these things now. Tax is increasing. But it was so hard for the government, that the same government that bought cars, 2020 cars for the senators and SUVs, same government that spent millions on the Aso Rock Medical Hospital that never happened. That same government found it so hard to increase wages.
Can I-
30,000
can
naira
you
wage,
imagine?
minimum
30,000 naira
wage.
is $70.
Hey,
Please
my
For
wait,
people who are in
God.
the diaspora, please know that the minimum wage here is $70 a month.
Meanwhile,
Go,
your
go,
senators
kill
are
us,
taking
kill us.
29 million
But the day
naira
somebody
a
says we
month.
live on $2 a day, oh my God, how dare you? I don't even want to. Well, $70 a month.
You are senators are the highest paid senators in the world.
Yes.
In the world.
We love.
It's,
we
it's,
love,
it's
we
a
love
travesty.
This is upside
Say what?
down.
It's a travesty.
Do you guys think anything will actually ever change?
The
I really
youth,
feel
but
like-
they should allow the lazy youth to take power, and then they'll see
But
what
that's the
happens.
thing.
But would they allow?
Never.
We will not allow.
and
We will
lazy
not
youth-
allow. And
and
that's why it
also
will be
lazy
taken
youth
from
as
them.
I mean, and also the
It will
people
be
that are
taken.
even there, they are planning to pass it to their
Children.
dysfunctional children, by the way, who
So
are also
it's-
part of the problem.
that's the
Who are the ones
problem.
turning off the lights at billboards and also
Yes.
so they are the
Yes.
ones passing it on to those people who are also a problem, who will now come and do the
Yes.
same thing.
Yes.
So how do we
it's like
fight?
a
How do we
cycle
win?
of
Exactly.
How do
honest,
we
it's
win?
quite-
Also, don't forget the money.
It's
Because
quite
their
tough.
pockets are very long.
quite tough.
Very, very long. And they're about to just shout out.
Yeah.
They're not going to hire people.
I mean, even just the way, even just after everything happened, just the reactions from them, they just seemed so like
So
they didn't really
passe.
care.
The
Like
leader
it
of
was just
the
like
nation,
okay, like
2
sure,
days
it
later,
happened. Okay,
came
cool.
and said-
moving on.
The leader of the nation 2 days later essentially came and said, keep quiet, go back to work, or I do again. Bye. Is this a country?
It's just so
Is this a
exhausting.
country?
You know what? I think we have come to the end of this episode. And for the first time, I think we want to even call for something positive in defiance to what is happening in this country. We want everyone out there who's proud of the work they do or proud of something else that their friends are doing to go in the comment section and tell us that thing you're proud of. All right? And we're going to all celebrate it and let them see that we are making it in spite of.
We
All
ain't
right,
lazy.
guys? Yes. So please make sure you
not
follow us on
lazy.
Accelerate TV. Make sure you also keep it locked down because we're coming with another banging episode. Guys,
Whoa. Are you sure this is not VGM to VJ?
we're the Shady Bunch, guys, and thank you for watching this episode. See you next week. Bye.
Peace out, ciao.